This is an Involve Me template, and I will show you how to edit it. All Involve Me templates have the exact same functionality and design options. First of all, let me show you how to add your logo. I'm going to drag and drop this image element here and grab my logo from over here. Now I drop it here, and boom, my logo is over there. Probably a good idea to make it smaller over here in image size. There we go. Another thing I can adjust very easily over here in general project design would be the fonts. I can pick a different font for the headline or the text, and I can pick from some of these options. You can see how it changes, or I can even upload my own if I have a branded company font. Here is where you can control the colors. You can pick a color for your text. You can either drag this slider until you find a color you like, or you can copy paste your brand color over here. You can do the same for the elements here and for the highlights over here. Now for your background, you have three options. You can add a background image for desktop and a different one for mobile if you wish to make sure that your content looks great on any screen size. Or you can simply add a color over here in background color. Again, copy paste a color code or play around with the slider until you find something that works for you. If you are planning to embed this, there's this quick trick you can do which makes the background completely transparent so it doesn't interfere with the background on your website. Next, let's edit the content card. The content card is where your questions, your images, your buttons, your logo, and you can choose how to align them. You can have it aligned on the left, you can have it aligned in the center on the left side, or you can have it completely centered or all the way on the right. Another thing you can do with your content card is making it more visible. You see how it's getting more and more visible until it's fully visible and completely separated from your background. This is great if you have a busy background and you want to make sure that your content is visible and easy to read. You can also change the color of your content card over here, same as you would change the color of anything else. Now that our content card is fully visible, let's see what else we can add to it. We can drag and drop any of these elements here. For example, there's a big gap where the logo is, so I'm going to make it smaller with a space divider. There we go. Now there's a little space divider. I can add a file upload where I give people the option to upload a file. I can add a rating element. I can add anything that I would like to be on this page. Now this page is getting a little bit busy, so I can add another page over here clicking the plus sign, or I can duplicate this page if I like some of the things that are here, so it saves me time having to duplicate some of these things. Speaking of duplicating, you can duplicate an element within the same page like this, or you can copy paste an element from one page into another page like that. Now, when you're adding your content elements, you might notice that there's two elements that do not work because they are grayed out. I cannot drag them into this particular page, this particular page, and this particular page. These elements are the calculator and collect payments elements, and they're only available on the final page. You see, now they work. Now I can drag the payment element, and I can also drag the calculator element. So if you're trying to make calculations or collect payments and you can see that these two are grayed out, do not worry, they work, they just only work on the last page. Speaking of pages, did you know you can name your pages? Yes, you can. Just click this little pen icon and you can enter the name of your page here. This is extremely helpful when you have a lot of pages, or if you are using logic jumps and you would like to know which exact page you are jumping from and jumping into. If you're interested to find out more about logic jumps, definitely watch the logic jump video to learn more about that. And that is pretty much how you edit your template.